Originally, I wanted to be a psychologist interested in like human social interaction.
When I was a kid, I've always been making things with my hand or like painting everything that was around me.
My family's a little bit competitive. And so I was like, well, I'm going to keep going because I don't want my younger sister to get better than me.
I think I've always been doing it and not really understanding what I was doing. I didn't really call myself an artist until I was in my mid-20s. You know, I was one of those kids that was doodling on their notebooks and was sent down to the principal's office.
I was always writing. Like in class, I was one of the gifted students. My teachers realized that I was also an extrovert and that I would distract the other students. And so they kind of just like put me in my corner to just write on my own. And so I would just write during class.
I think there are very few things that we come across that really, really change our life. I think it's the process of going through all of it which actually changes our life. Artist 360 has been an amazing resource for me as far as meeting people and having contacts with people. And that is incredibly, incredibly important. And the visibility that you get from a thing like that is very, very important. You know, I think there are very, very few things that one could really say like that changed my life. That's a pretty monumental thing that we probably only come across once or twice in a lifetime, I would say.
You know, I was living in Key West, Florida in the 80s and the early till the mid 90s, which was really the height of the crisis. Back then, I was a little more radical, and I would snap on a pair of earrings and I would go out. I was always really shocked and surprised at the reaction I would get. I wanted to do another portrait series, and I thought inviting the men in Eureka Springs to participate. And basically all you had to do was identify as male, put a pair of earrings on, and snap a picture.
So much of the time we're asked to do things for free, and it has created a very, very unstable economy for us to all attempt to grow up in. And to call my string players or to call a studio and like no questions asked, say, hey, here's my budget, I have this money, let's go do it, then it's going to be done better. The money's not the goal, but the money definitely helps the time that you put into the goal.
I've talked to other artists and it's like, oh, you got the grant for the Artist 360, congratulations. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And so I'm proud of the fact that I got it.
During my last year of college, to prepare for my recital, I have to practice for 4 hours a day. And that's hard to work and then also practice that much a day. And so with the grant, it kind of gave me some more time so I can practice the right amount every single day. And it's really helped me out and actually prepared me even better for my recital and helped me out in my academics and everything as well.
5 years ago, I didn't see a lot of trans artists. I also didn't know what I was really looking for. But now I'm seeing a lot of trans artists claiming their own power, whether it be non-binary, masculine, or feminine energy.
What I like the most about this is that we weren't all the same discipline. So it was really nice if I got stuck on something, I could talk to a photographer, and I would never have thought before this that a photographer could help me with a playwriting problem.
They are so kind, so supportive, and they are so professional in their own career. See, I was just another artist working in the basement somewhere in the Northwest Arkansas. But Artist 360 helped me to be recognized here in Northwest Arkansas. Artist 360 definitely changed my artistic career life.